Here's a segment from this month's edition of St. Charles Parish Today, a new monthly local talk show. The wetlands that surround us here in St. Charles Parish have been a source of cultural identity since Native Americans settled here well before the 1700s. Since then, due to the construction of river levees and man-made waterways, the wetlands have been in a state of decline, with erosion threatening to wipe out this critical ecosystem, which provides a food source and natural protection from hurricane storm surges. Now, a local group called the Wetland Watchers, based at Harry Hurst Middle School, has made it their mission to use a park in the LaBranch wetlands to highlight the importance of our local ecosystem and educate future generations about the issues they face. And since 2008, a group of students and educators at the St. Charles Parish Satellite Center have organized a fundraising gala to help the park in its mission. Today we have hotel, restaurant, and tourism facilitator Craig Howitt and team member Angeline Zinnan with us to discuss the upcoming event. Thank you both so much for being on the show today to talk about the Wetlands Reveillon.
Thank you for having us.
So give us a really quick overview of what the event is and what people can expect when they attend.
Well, it's a fundraising gala for the Wetland Watchers. It's going to be held at the Destrehan Plantation Mule Barn from 5 to 8 on December 4th. You can pick up the tickets at the gift shop at the Destrehan Plantation. The tickets are $35 in advance and $50 at the door. Entertainment, we're working on Amanda Shaw, and we're going to have a silent auction and a big raffle.
Okay, sounds great. So as a student here at the Satellite Center, what is the event teaching you about event planning and the wetlands?
Brainstorming. A lot of times I jump into different parts of the project without thinking about it before. I just jump head first. So taking time to really think about what I'm doing and brainstorming, along with communication, making sure my fellow team members understand what's going on before we go into it, and just working on your leadership skills. So, yeah. Okay. So the Wetlands Reveillon is basically a fundraising event for the Wetland Watchers Park and some of the education initiatives that they have. So how does it benefit the community as a whole along with that? Well, through the Reveillon, we're able to raise money for the nature trails, and through those nature trails, we're able to show people more about the wetlands and go through and teach them so they can see for themselves.
Craig, from a facilitator's perspective, what are the benefits of your kids organizing an event like this?
Well, I think, like Angeline was saying, I think first of all, the community, it benefits the community to show them the importance of the wetlands to St. Charles Parish. I know one of the reasons we started the project 4 years ago now. Chef Pat and I came together, and we really wanted our team members, the culinary arts and the hotel, restaurant, and tourism programs, to have a project where they get to experience the whole fundraising holiday season like in New Orleans. And you know, we brainstormed some ideas. We had all the team members write down ideas, and this was the one. The wetlands theme kept coming up, and you know, is something that was very important to St. Charles Parish. So from there, we basically talked to Mr. Gilliard over at Harry Hurst. He's the director of the LaBranch Wetland Watchers program, and this is basically what we came up with. So you know, the community sees the importance, and then I think for our team members, it's a real life project. Mm-hmm. So to me, you know, the fact that they're actually working for a client and they're putting all this planning and hard work and dedication into this project, they're doing everything.
Right.
You know, they start from the planning of the project, the project launch, to plan everything out. They're contacting all the vendors for silent auction donation. They actually book the venue with Destrehan Plantation. So they go through the process of signing the contract. They work with Amanda Shaw and booking Amanda Shaw. You know, they're planning everything. So it just, to me, it's a real life example and a real life project for them to really get a feel for what the hotel, restaurant, and tourism industry is all about. Right,
and it's actually a good project considering students that are studying a bunch of different venues can use it as a learning experience.
Absolutely, and you know, that was one of the things when we first started brainstorming the project 4 years ago. You know, some different things came up. You know, homelessness was an issue, and you know, crime was an issue, and you know, we got into the libraries and reading, and you know, all these social issues came up. The one issue that really kept coming back, and the one that the students wound up settling on, was the wetlands. That this was something that was local to St. Charles Parish. It was a big issue. We were just about to start going through that whole St. Charles Parish 2030 planning, and you know, all the issues with the hurricane a couple of years before, and you know, the importance of the levee system. So that's really kind of what settled this. And I mean, here we are 4 years later working on it. And just to see the students, the team members last year, go out to La Branch Wetland Watcher Park and present a check for $10,000 and know that they completed the whole project themselves. They did all the work. They did the marketing plan, created the marketing plan. They contacted all the donation, all the donors. It's just something special about that. So.
Right. So this will be the 4th Wetland Watchers Gala event. Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to add about the event and give a little plug to get people to go out?
Yeah, we just really want to encourage everybody to come out and have a good time, get some food and enjoy the music, and have the opportunity to bid on these wonderful items we have up for auction, and just really enjoy themselves and support the community in the wetlands.
Okay. Well, sounds great, and we encourage, like you said, we encourage everybody to go out to Wetlands Reveillon December 4th.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Catch the entire episode right here on Channel 6, daily at 5 p.m. or watch anytime at scptoday.com.